Welcome to this presentation on HDFS JVM tuning. In a Hadoop cluster, core daemons such as the NameNode, DataNode, and JournalNode run as Java virtual machine processes. Poor JVM tuning can severely impact stability. Long garbage collection pauses may render the NameNode unresponsive, causing DataNode timeouts and even high availability failovers. Worse, unhandled memory pressure can trigger out-of-memory errors, leading to cluster crashes. The goal of JVM tuning is to achieve a careful balance between heap size, garbage collection configuration, and off-heap memory usage, ensuring both performance and resilience. The NameNode is the most memory-intensive daemon in HDFS. Heap sizing is crucial. Set the initial and maximum heap size using XMS and XMX and keep them equal to avoid expensive heap resizing pauses. A good rule of thumb is 1 GB per 1 million blocks plus a safety buffer. In large clusters, this can mean 50 to 100 GB of heap. Use the garbage first garbage collector by including Roman 20 plus UseConcMarkSweepGC. Other key flags include Roman 20 MaxDirectMemorySize pos millis equals 200 and Roman 20 on reserve % equals 25 to balance pause times and memory overhead. In addition to standard JVM options, certain diagnostic flags are highly recommended for the NameNode. Enable diagnostic access with Roman 20 plus unlock diagnostic VM options. Set the heap region size using Roman 20 on heap region size equals 30 TROM. For observability, include Roman 20 plus print GC details. To capture garbage collection events and logs, use xlog/var/log/hadoop/nngc log. These settings are invaluable for tuning and troubleshooting. The DataNode requires a smaller heap by default, typically between 1 and 4 GB. However, for clusters with over 500,000 blocks or heavy read-write operations, you should increase the heap size accordingly. Also, configure off-heap direct memory with a flag Roman 20 MaxDirectMemorySize equals 1. This allows efficient memory mapping and buffering outside the JVM heap, improving performance for block-level operations. JournalNode is relatively lightweight but plays a critical role in high availability setups. Configure its heap between 2 and 4 GB. For low latency garbage collection, use the concurrent MarkSweep garbage collector by adding the flag Roman 20 plus UseConcMarkSweepGC. Despite its slight load, tuning JournalNode helps prevent write slowdowns during NameNode failover or edit synchronization. Let's talk best practices for heap sizing. For the NameNode, use the simple estimate heap size equals 0.0001 times the total number of blocks plus 4 GB. Monitor heap usage and keep it under 70% of the maximum defined by XMX. This gives the JVM breathing room and prevents full garbage collections. For the DataNode, start with 4 GB and go up to 8 GB for high throughput workloads. Always leave 20 to 30% of total RAM allocated to support the operating system and off-heap usage. Garbage collection tuning varies based on the daemon's heap size. For the NameNode, which typically uses large heaps, configure the garbage collector with Roman 20 initiating heap occupancy % equals 40 and Roman 20 conc.gc threads equals 4. For the DataNode and JournalNode, which use smaller heaps, activate CMS-specific flags like Roman 20 plus use CMS initiating occupancy only and set the initiation threshold using Roman 20 CMS initiating occupancy fraction equals 70. Universal settings include Roman 20 plus always pre-touch to pre-touch memory pages and Roman 20 plus use compressed hoops to optimize object pointers in 64-bit JVMs. After tuning, you must monitor and validate. Use tools like jstat gqtl with the JVM process IDE or monitor GMX metrics through tools like Ambari or Grafana. Pay attention to alerts such as frequent full garbage collections more than once per second is problematic. Long GC pauses over 1 to 2 seconds in the NameNode or over 500 milliseconds in the DataNode are signs of trouble. Also, watch for sustained heap memory usage above 90%. For deeper analysis, examine GC logs using viewers like GC Viewer or GC Easy. Here's a sample JVM configuration for the NameNode. We allocate 100 GB for both initial and maximum heap size. We use the GON garbage collector with a target pause time of 200 milliseconds. Reserve 25% of heap memory with Roman 20 GON reserve % equals 25. We also fine-tune occupancy with Roman 20 initiating heap occupancy % equals 40. Diagnostic flags like heap region size, GC details, and log file path are included. This configuration balances performance, observability, and reliability. This slide shows a sample JVM configuration for the DataNode. We allocate 8 GB of heap using XMSake and XMZ8. We allow up to 2 GB of off-heap direct memory. We choose a CMS garbage collector and tune the initiation fraction to 70%. This setup suits clusters with moderate to heavy block level activity. Finally, let's review the troubleshooting checklist. If you encounter out-of-memory errors, increase the maximum heap size and analyze the heap dump using jmapdump. If you observe long garbage collection pauses, consider switching to the gone garbage collector and adjusting the pause time goal. Ensure the old generation size scales properly with your workload. Always test JVM changes in a staging environment before deploying to production. Post-upgrade, monitor logs and metrics to validate stability. The key takeaway: there is no one-size-fits-all. Tailor your settings based on workload characteristics and validate continuously.